I'm Zach. Welcome back to my channel. This is the Monster Garden where I do readings with my original cards featuring characters from my game Monster Garden. This is a reading for November 2020. So it's not really like a prediction per se of what's going to happen. It's just like more of a message for you to keep in mind that'll hopefully help you or just give you something positive to think about or remember during the month. So yeah, I'm just going to get started on the messages. We've got 4 piles. The first pile has this little bird bell thing. I forget where I found this. Second pile is Mr. Bobo, the main character from my game Monster Garden. Third pile is this nice piece of driftwood. And fourth pile is this ceramic fish. So just look over the piles, take a minute. You can pause the video if you want to, and just try to feel which deck is calling your name, which one feels like the deck for you. Could be more than one, maybe 1 or 2 or 3, or even all the decks have something worth hearing, or some part of the reading that's for you. So don't worry about it too much, but just try to find the deck that feels like it's for you, and then when you've chosen it, go in the description box and there's timestamps to take you to each part of the video with your reading in it. So just click on the timestamp for your reading, and then you can see it. So thank you, and I'm going to get started with the first deck. So if you chose pile 1, this is your reading. I went ahead and turned over the cards, and then my computer crashed. So I'm trying this one more time. So I'll just recap what these cards were. So this is a basic spread called You Right Now. It's you for this month. The top card is what's in the front of your mind, on your conscious mind. This is the card of invention. It's a genius inventor character that likes to connect the unconnected, create something new that the world has never seen before. So I think that you want to get started on a project, move forward with something, either do something new, make something new, go in a new direction. I feel like it's something at work or on a project out in the world that you want to work on. And yeah, just make something new. But at the deeper level, this is what you're feeling at the deeper level. This is this deep roots strength card, this character that has deep strength below the surface. But in reverse, I think it's about feeling rooted to the spot and kind of stuck. Like, rather than these roots being a source of strength, they're kind of holding you down, making you feel stuck and unable to move forward with whatever this is, this work or project. You want to work on something that you want to create and invent. Could be inventing a new life for yourself, a new job for yourself, or something like that. Then the outside influence cards on the sides, these are both about being very serious, overly serious, and getting stuck because of that. These are the Bobos. They are 4 characters. They're always running around together. None of them can really stand on their own. They're kind of childlike and impatient, always insisting on things and demanding things. And in reverse, it's really that kind of impatient, childlike mood of just taking each feeling and thought that you have really seriously and feeling like frustrated and stuck and having a lot of demands. So these outside influences, these could be something in your life, a place in your life that makes you feel this way, a person that makes you feel this way, or they could be a literal person in your life. But I'm feeling like this is some kind of outside situation you're finding yourself in that's making you feel this way. Jellypot is a character that acts really serious and neutral on the outside, but on the inside he's always smiling to himself. In reverse, this can be about being serious all the way to the core without this playful center. So I think there's something, it could be a workplace you're in, it could be the whole COVID situation, where you feel overly like you take everything very seriously, have a big reaction to everything, then have a big reaction to your own reactions. You can't just let your feelings just flow moment to moment. You're just feeling kind of stuck on each one, which is very understandable. It's not to say oh, you're so bad for feeling that way, but I feel like this could be the situation that you're in, and that's making you feel rooted and stuck and unable to make these new connections that you want to make and embark on this new direction in your life. And then the central card is Mel, Revolution Time. This is a monster from a game who insists on a better future for all monsters, putting her foot down, demanding better, demanding a revolution. This central card is the advice or something to keep in mind. So I think that what you need is this positive revolution of some kind, or a big change that's better for you and other people. So I want to get some cards to see some details on what this big change is. Or what is this revolution about? There's not many cards left because I put out so many already, but let's see. Here we go. So I got Feb and the Knowing card in reverse. So I think the key to the revolution, is just slowing down and looking at the situation without trying to make anything happen. Just try to understand what's going on and assess the situation, because there just might be something new that you don't know about yet that you're still learning about. And once you just slow down and understand it without trying to force anything, like once you get that clear base foundational understanding to work from, I think the action will just come naturally from that, whatever it is you actually need to do. So I feel like right now you're just like pulling and tugging on these roots or whatever, just desperately trying to break free. But if you just take a moment, just kind of look at what things are happening, let them unwind, then the action will flow more naturally after that. So we've got Feb. She is the analyze and assess monster. She likes to assess things from afar. It's like a kind of academic vibe. You don't have to be so academic about it. But this is about observing things, really getting to the bottom of them, not just stopping when you think you know what's going on. Really trying to get to the bottom of it, make a deep assessment, figure out what's really going on, observing, assessing, analyzing, and then figuring out what to do after all that, kind of figuring out some actual advice or action plan after that. And when it's coming from this deep understanding, then the action just flows more naturally by itself. She's not really the monster to get things done so much. She's more sitting back and watching and figuring out. Although she is actively trying to get to the bottom of it. So it's like active investigation of the situation. And this is the knowing card in reverse that comes, this is about deep knowing that comes from experience. So in reverse, it might be there's just something that you're in the process of experiencing, so you can't really understand it yet. And you can't understand it from your past experience. You're just in the middle of this learning process. And so this card is about learning from, painful or confusing or difficult experiences. And how you come out the other side stronger with this deep level of knowing and understanding that other people won't get if they haven't been through it. So I think this is just something you have to figure out. You don't already know from your past experience. You can't just pull and tug with your past expectations and past experience. I think if you just take a moment, take a breath, just let all this tension unwind, try to, deeply and actively get to the bottom of what's going on, understanding what's going on, and then you'll be able to step into action with a little more confidence and security, and also just looseness and comfort and not this tense rigidity. Because there's such a clear message here of this outside situation making you so rigid to the core, that's serious to the core, that's making you frozen and frustrated and stuck with these deep roots. So I think the key to the revolutionary change that's better for you and better for everyone is just taking a minute to slowly figure things out and let yourself learn something new. And this deep experience, even if it's difficult, will help you in the future when you have this new foundation to act from. So yeah, that was a pretty straightforward reading. We kind of breezed through it, but I'm just going to stop the reading here. I hope you enjoyed this. Whoops, ringing this bell. Ling-a-ding. That is your message for November 2020. I hope that helped you. I hope that just remembering this message will give you some nice support in this month. I know there's a lot going on, so there's many reasons to be rigid and frustrated and serious for sure. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, please comment, let me know what you thought of the reading, and I'll see you again in the next video. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. This is your reading. If you chose the Mr. Bobo doll, he's the main character from the game. This is a basic reading. I should have explained in the intro. It's just 5 cards to check on your situation this month. So what you're consciously thinking about, we've got the Monskro's reversed deep appreciation. At the deeper level, we've got party, savor and celebrate. Outside influence 1, we've got the star center of attention card. Outside influence 2, we've got sparkling seedling, let's grow. And in the center of the core, message or advice is reversed joy, song, and dance. That's upright, you had it reversed. Getting a funnily specific message for this one. Like with these monsters, these are big ancient monsters that are just kind of chilling in your garden, appreciating your action. But it's in reverse. I feel like there's some kind of actual big monstrous situation, some big confusing, threatening issue or problem or person or something that people are not appreciating having around. It's some kind of the opposite of this quiet, deep appreciation. It's like a big, loud, unappreciated presence. That's something that's going on, something that you're aware of in your life. But I feel like at the deeper level, somehow it's for you, it's like a reason to celebrate. And you don't see it so scary. And unlike everyone else, they're afraid of whatever this is and kind of running back in terror. But you're just taking delight in these new changes. It could just be a big new change, and a lot of people are afraid of change. But for you, somehow it's reason to celebrate. I feel like something's happening in your life that is great and a welcome change for you, but other people might not understand or like or appreciate it. I don't know what this could be. It's like something you know other people don't appreciate. Maybe just the people in your life don't appreciate the same things as you. But you're having reason to celebrate, bringing together all of your monster friends, or even just on your own, savoring and celebrating. Something about that's giving you reason to celebrate. In the external influences, these are people or places in your life, places that make you feel a certain way. I think for you, this is like cause for you to start a new journey, kind of becoming a star in your own way, in your own world. Again, maybe in a way other people don't appreciate or understand. I feel like you're somehow behind the scenes. This is giving you reason to celebrate something behind the scenes people don't know about, or maybe people don't know about this part of your life, but in your personal life or something, there's something that's giving you a chance to kind of be the star you wanted to be, take a new role, and embark on a new healing journey. Maybe it's just you healing at a really deep level from things. These are the sparkling seedlings that are about like a healing journey. Each seedling is a level in my game, so each one is a little mini adventure of discoveries and new friends and growth, with the greater goal of growing your garden. And this star card is about it's about being the center of attention, but like the MC of a party where they're not the actual focus, they're guiding everyone's attention to the next topic. So it's like leading from behind, or just having this starring role, but not in the normal sense of like everyone's looking at you and that you're necessarily in the limelight. Whatever this is, other people don't appreciate it. Maybe they actively dislike what you're doing or think that it's bad or crazy, or they're just not aware of it. You've got reason to celebrate and like in doing this something new, a new role just for yourself that's about healing and discovery and growth. And the central message card of something to keep in mind is this actual joy and celebration, but this is when it's by yourself. This card is about how at any moment you always could just like give yourself a dosage of joy just by dancing in your room. Especially with song and dance, we just have the power to give ourselves joy and make ourselves happy. It's kind of magical. So this card is about just why not celebrate being alive right now. It says song and dance to celebrate. So it's funny, you got party celebrate and joy celebrate. It's like so much celebration with other people and on your own. But since this is in reverse, I think the message is like, don't forget that you have the power to celebrate totally on your own. Maybe no one appreciates what's going on in your life. They don't understand or appreciate or even know about it. Maybe they're unaware. You can savor this totally on your own. You can just give yourself all the joy that you need, and you deserve to celebrate this, whatever it is. It's like a new starring role of healing for yourself, even if it's just in your personal life. Maybe it's a secret hobby, your own secret YouTube channel. I don't know. It could be anything. Or that you're a leader in a community that you're a part of that other people don't know about, that side of you, something like that. So I feel like whatever this kind of secret special thing in your life is, you deserve to celebrate it. Feel that joy for yourself, even if no one else deeply appreciates you. They're lost, they don't understand it. Maybe they either don't want to understand it or can't, or you just don't feel like sharing it with them. All of those situations are fine. Just have your amazing healing journey with your starring role and have fun with it. Savor it, celebrate it with song and dance if you're into song and dance. But don't forget that you can bring yourself that joy. I mean, when you're filled with joy like that, you can express it. and have it. And just because other people don't get it and aren't feeling it, that doesn't make your joy any less or any smaller. I feel like that's the key message. Let's just see if we get any other cards. There's not many cards left in the deck because I've been dealing out so many for each deck. Maybe something. Oh, there's one. Yeah. It's the love, encouragement, and support card, and it was in reverse. So I think that's just a message of, yeah, you're doing great. You're doing an amazing job. That's what this card means. It's like just a supportive person who deeply understands you, deeply loves you, and deeply respects you, who you could do no harm in their eyes. They just support you no matter what. And in reverse, that's like, don't forget that kind of energy. Like, you're doing great. You're doing amazing. If people don't appreciate what you're doing and understand it, then just whatever. You still deserve tons of support and encouragement. You don't need to question yourself or doubt yourself. You're doing an amazing job. Just keep doing you. I think this is just a basic, very nice, supportive message. Just keep doing you. You deserve to have fun with this, take joy in it, and to feel and express the joy, regardless of other people's lack of appreciation or understanding about it. I think you know what to do for yourself, and you deserve to have the confidence to do that. So yeah, that's the message I'm getting for y'all. Thank you. If you like this reading, then please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and please leave a comment to let me know what you thought about this reading, if you thought it was accurate. Yeah, that's your reading for November 2020, and thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hi, if you chose pile 3, this is your reading. This is for this nice crusty piece of driftwood. I'll just set it up here. So these are some basic quick readings I'm doing, just 5 cards to give you a nice message to think about this month. The top card is the top of your mind this month. Bottom is more at a deeper level, something that you're feeling. Outside influence 1, outside influence 2, and then a core message, something to keep in mind. All right, so at the like kind of superficial level that you're thinking about, there's like unexpected developments in reverse. This is Leg Dog. He appears in your garden and brings with him a friend and leads to lots of unexpected developments occurring in the game in a good way, but in reverse it can be that these unexpected developments are scary or stressful. A lot of things are unfolding. It's like you don't want to know what's going to happen next because it's just too stressful and scary. It could be good or bad things, but just the new unfolding aspect can be stressful and scary naturally. But at the deeper level, you kind of just want to clear the way and get it over with. I feel like you actually just want to move forward with it, even though you're kind of scared on the surface, but actually you're ready for this and want to move forward, get to the goal, and not waste any more time. I don't know what this is. It could be like some kind of project that you're working on. I think it could be something artistic because you got like the amazing artist cards. These are the external situation cards. We've got Gatekeeper, Explore the Unknown, and Creation, Bring your Vision to Life. These are both amazing, super powerful cards. These could be actual people in your life, or they could be a situation that makes you feel this kind of way. So I feel like it could be something outside your home, at your workplace, or with friends, somewhere where you go to make stuff and bring your vision to life, because this card is about like having a huge imagination, just going off in unknown adventures in your head, meeting monsters, discovering new things. And then this is the card of like bringing that vision and imagined world to life in the real world by making stuff. So paired together, this is like powerful, genius artist, optimal artist energy of going deep and imagining new things and then bringing them out into the world. So I feel like you must have an opportunity to do this, either making something or working on something, but you're just kind of scared and stressed out by the unexpected side, like you don't know how it's going to unfold. Are you going to fail, or is something going to go wrong? But at a deeper level, you just really, really want to do it and move forward. I feel like all the stars are aligned with amazing creative energy and imagination, and you want to do it. You're just scared of the unexpected aspect, which is understandable. But the thing to keep in mind is also the like high-performing, talented, skilled card. This is Doofter. He's the character in my game who has very high standards. My game's all about befriending monsters, but Doofter doesn't want to be friends with characters unless they're like good enough and smart enough and have something to offer him. And it sounds kind of mean, but it's also just about having high standards, not wasting time with people who aren't on your level, basically. So I feel like you don't need to be scared or worried of where this is going. The unexpected part can be stressful or scary, but like both of these cards are about just not wasting time with time wasters. You want to get this over with and work at a high level, and you've got the cards aligned literally right here. This is like the three high quality artist cards of the deck, basically, when they're together. The literal visionary artist card, really high standards card, and then like powerful, deep imagination, imagining a new world card. So bring your amazing new world into existence. Whatever this is, I mean, you're already moving forwards with it. I feel like I don't even need to tell you, but you definitely don't need to be worried about some unexpected developments like, oh no, what if I fail? What if I'm not skilled enough? You've got it going on, so just keep doing it. Whatever it is, bring this vision to life and make it. It's going to be something really amazing and exciting. I think it's basically just an encouraging message to like move forward, and you've got the skills. You're going to make something amazing. I feel like it's an artistic project. Just please keep working on this artistic project. I love seeing new, amazing artistic projects, and it looks like you're working on something. It could also just be any sort of project, or even work. So, yeah, I feel like you barely even need me to tell you this, because it's just a little bit of, like, surface level stress or fear of the unknown, but meanwhile, like, amazing embrace of the unknown and wanting to move forward in really high standards, high quality, high skills. So, I'll get one more card and see if anything comes out, but I feel like you basically are ready to go without even getting this reading. See, okay, there we go. And yeah, okay, you got Tifa, the floating poet, in reverse. She is a mysterious, intuitive creature just letting beautiful poetry flow out of her mustache without questioning where it's from. So I feel like, yeah, you might be questioning where the mysterious, beautiful intuition is coming from, related to this card of being scared of the unknown. Like, you don't need to be scared or worried. Just let your beautiful poetry flow out. You're like an amazing, talented artist. It's scary when it's coming from a non-rational place, but just get in touch with your emotions and intuition and let that beautiful stuff flow out. Because this was in reverse. It could be saying that you're scared of this intuitive side of yourself. So it's getting a very strong message of you're like ready to make high-level art. You don't need to be ashamed of having a demanding, high-quality artist side. You've got the imaginative depth behind it. You've got the skills in real life to make it. Just go for it. Don't be scared to make your beautiful poetry. This is an amazingly beautiful reading. I'm so excited to see what you make. We just breezed right through that, but I'm just going to end the reading here. Please comment in the comment section if this was accurate. Let me know what your amazing artistic project or other type of project is. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you stay notified on new videos. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good November 2020, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hi, if you chose pile 3, this is your reading with the ceramic fish. I'm just going to put him right here. I'm just doing some simple, straightforward, quick 5-card readings about you right now. The top card is your current thing you're thinking a lot about, like consciously. Bottom card is more to deeper level. External influence 1, external influence 2, and then a central message to keep in mind. So at the top of the mind, we've got Rufy, Ride the Wild. This is a monster who's just like pent up with energy, waiting to unleash it, kind of a little bit anxious, not knowing where to unleash the energy at the beginning, then kind of scared too, but at the end of the game they find the ability to accept this weird side of themselves and find monsters to accept them with unleashing this energy. But I think you might feel just kind of worked up with like excess energy waiting to boil over and not knowing where to turn to unleash it. But at the deeper level, you're just ready for action. So I think all this pent up energy is that maybe you're coming out of a period of slowness or lethargy or feeling stuck, and now you've got all this extra energy ready to explode because you're just ready for action now. You're ready to make progress on something, maybe after a big dry period. So if you're consciously feeling a little bit anxious and wound up and maybe confused about that, I think the reason could be at a deeper level. You're just ready for action now instead of holding back so much. And while you're ready, I feel like the external influences are like, how do I put this? It's like things don't seem ready to go. You've got reversed Foofter and reversed Perception. Foofter is the gentleness for all monster. He just loves and accepts everyone, and this kind of loving acceptance is kind of the key to growing the garden. That's the secret of my game. And at the end of the game, he becomes a farmer. He decides to set up a farm growing monster fruit, which you can see here, which represent this nourishment and love. It's like fertile soil to grow nourishment, but it's in reverse. It's like instead of that, you're in kind of a weirdly barren landscape and don't know what to do about it to get started. This is the perception card of clear vision. It was also in reverse. So it's like you're wound up with energy, ready to go, ready for action, but it looks like you're in this barren landscape where you can't see where to actually make action or what you're supposed to actually do about it. So it could be confusing and the source of your, if you're feeling anxious, it's like you're so ready, but like, I'm just surrounded by barren lack of opportunities or stuff to do. What am I supposed to do here? But the core message, which is delightful, is baby, follow the fun. Baby is this delightful little spinning hippo baby, and his motto, you can see, follow the fun. This is about just lighthearted play without thinking about the long term, just letting things play. This is also the key to growth. You kind of got the two cards that are key to actually growing the monster garden, love and play. So giving in a little burst of play without thinking about the long term is the key here, I think. Just following what's fun for you, not thinking what's rational, what's going to lead to growing this garden. Follow the thing that makes you feel like, ooh, I want to do that. Even if it's not what you're supposed to be doing. Maybe you really want to make progress on this project, but you really have this strong desire just to go for a walk, but your mind is like, don't waste time on that. But just this card is saying, do the thing that's going to bring you excitement and joy. And if going on a walk gets you like hyped up with fun, that could be the snap to get you into action afterwards. And putting in all this fun and playfulness is going to naturally lead to like more fertile soils, in a sense, of this basic gentleness, loving energy to get things growing. And then I think things are going to get more clear with this card. It's kind of like you're in a sun-baked desert. Everything's barren, but meanwhile you're ready to grow a garden. And the key to getting that garden started is actually just to follow the fun. And the rest of the, like, that's like the seeds or something, or the fertilizer that makes all the plants just grow up in this barren desert, if that makes sense. And they can finally bear the fruit of all this gentleness for all, and a more clarity of knowing what to do, and it being more obvious that you're getting results and that you're in the place to make this thing you want to make. So I think that's a delightful message overall. It might look like you're in this barren lack of what you want and you're wound up with energy, but you're actually just ready to go, ready to play, and that's going to get all your seeds growing and bring this barren desert to life, I think. I'm going to draw a few other cards and see if there's any other messages in here for you. Maybe one other card or something. Oh, there we go. And it's D card. Yeah, it's the earnest enthusiasm dragon card in reverse. He's always zooming around, totally passionate about his friends and just supporting them no matter what. He's ready to go. Again, with the ready card. This is like ready to blast off with enthusiasm. This was in reverse. So it's like you're feeling like you can't take the leap yet. You're actually ready to go and full of energy, but you're being a little bit held back from really giving it your earnest enthusiasm because it looks like something about your situation just looks like a barren desert that's not ready to grow these things you want. But in fact, all it needs is a dash of play. Then I think you're going to be blasting off, zooming. So if you watch my readings, that might be a common message of just encouraging play, but I really do think it's powerful. And just that message of follow the fun. Follow the little thing that makes you feel a spark of fun. And that could lead you to a big breakthrough. It could just improve your mood. Like, there's so many upsides to fun. When you get these just kind of trickles of play started, that's the key breakthrough. Like, there's this dry desert. The trickles of play are kind of just like some trickles of water you're adding in, and just trickling more and more. That will slowly build up into like a huge flowing river of play. And then from this river of play will emerge all of the plants growing to bring this desert back to life. I know that might be a weird analogy, but I just had a kind of image of like this dry desert and a little bit of water just kind of creeping out of those cracks, drawing to the surface, and then flowing down into a river. The river gets bigger and bigger, and then the luscious, green, beautiful things can finally grow after this river is flowing. So you just need to get your beautiful, playful river flowing and follow that fun, and that's going to bring everything to life naturally, I think. So I'm excited to know how this unfolds for you. I hope you have a good November. These readings are pretty short, but I'm just going to end it here. Please leave a comment and let me know what you thought about this reading. If you find it accurate, please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon when you subscribe so you get notified of new videos. And thank you for watching. I'm also doing a series of videos, another playlist on the channel where I explain the meaning of each card in more detail. So if you want to watch that, you can see more details about all of these cards, these monsters from my game that you got. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!